asked yourself what life's about? I was that kind of kid growing up who thought I understood everything. Everything. I didn't even ask my parents why because I thought I knew the answer, or if I didn't, I could figure it out. I grew up in a pretty strong Catholic family, so I prided myself on having morals and knew the difference between right and wrong. I did well in school. I always had friends, so I never felt alone, so I didn't feel like I was missing anything. And it was the year after I graduated high school that I took a leap of faith, and I went and I moved to South America for a year. I lived in Chile, and I worked in a school for underprivileged girls. And it was there that I realized that I didn't know as much as I thought I did. So it was about halfway through my trip when I was finally proficient enough in the language to kind of understand what was going on. And I noticed that some of the girls, who were the most joyous girls in the entire class, they'd go home every day with a little bag of cereal and a bottle of milk. And I don't know if it was because I was closed-minded or I just didn't look around me, but I didn't understand what made those girls different. And so one day after school, I asked the other teachers in the classroom, why were these girls getting special treatment? Which I guess sounds like a silly question, but I didn't get it. And they said that these girls, if they didn't get anything to go home with, they wouldn't have anything until the next day when they came back to school. And that was either because they didn't have money to get it, or because their parents weren't really a part of their lives. They dropped them off and picked them up, and that was about it. And, well, I guess now I can honestly say my name is Laura Lillis. It's been about 4 years since I realized I don't really know anything about life at all. I came back to the United States, and I focused a lot on philosophy and trying to figure out what is true and what is good, because if that was wrong, who's to say everything else I believed was right? I guess you could say a positive attribute about myself is that I'm not willing to be lukewarm in my beliefs anymore. My goal in life is to love to my fullest potential, so I'm 21 years old and I want to be able to love like a 5-year-old. And I want to be able to humble myself enough to see joy in the little things. I thought about standing up here and telling you that I'm a biology major, I'm 21, I have 2 sisters and a brother, but that's not really what defines me. What defines me is that pursuit. In conclusion, I just want to challenge all of you to step outside of yourselves and to, well, if you haven't done so already, to maybe look at the world from a different perspective. Do you really know what life's about? And are you living your life to your fullest potential?